Welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of my Budapest journey. So Budapest has a quiet way of telling its story, and this is where it's continued. I mean, every street, every structure carries a piece of history, and today I get to walk through it with you. So let's go. So there was still so much to discover inside the science center, from history to astronomy and some interactive exhibits. So on this day, the science center was filled with kids on what looked like maybe a school excursion. The place felt even more alive, adding energy and life to every exhibit. It was so cool watching the children exploring and learning. So this moving exhibit caught my attention. You can see the child standing quietly in front of it and rolling it. The display goes round and round. Like, I appreciate how moments like this make places like this truly, truly, truly special. So this exhibit really caught my attention. Like, at first, all you see is a snowy winter landscape spread across the surface. But once you look through the cylindric mirror, a bird's head that looks like an eagle, as you can see, shows it appears. And what's interesting in that image is that the eagle is already there on the flat surface and it's just stretched and distorted. Our brains can't actually recognize it on its own because we already have a different idea of what an eagle looks like. The creator even blended part of the winter scene into the picture, making it harder to notice the bird without the mirror. And in that moment, reminded me of how much our minds depend on perspective. So here we have another exhibit that looks like a simple drum, but once you spin it and hold the cord in front, the chords begin to appear as steel, like a wavy vertical lines. Even with everything moving, your eyes see something else. And this is another quiet reminder of how powerful perception really is. So this fascinating and amazing mirror, it's called the concave spherical mirror. This mirror creates the illusion that your reflection is reaching out with the same hand as you. But if you look closely, the thumb gives it away. And when I tried it myself, it felt like I was almost shaking my own hand. It is simple and it's kind of strange and completely fascinating. So take a look at this simple physics. It is just pure joy. The kids are spinning this giant coin. They would roll the surface with their hands, place the coin, and watch it go round and round and round and round until it finally settled. Well, some coins stopped quickly, others kept spinning. It was such a simple moment. But isn't it beautiful to watch? And this was one of the most fascinating exhibits. Like, at first it looked scary, but it's actually all science, physics, I think, with so many tiny points sharing the weight. It doesn't hurt. But I think the science behind it is because the weight is spread out and it doesn't hurt at all. This is science literally turning fear into wonder. Oh my god. So in this mirror, if you guys can remember in part 1, just like the Museum of Illusion, I became many reflections everywhere. You can see me and the children. We are all meeting in one space. This is a simple moment, but it's so beautiful to look. Like, if you guys should be looking at this pure, amazing piece from this different perspective. Science is so cool. So right here, this looks like our rockets going up into the sky or something. I don't know how to describe it, but as you guys can see, call it whatever you want, but it looks amazing. So what does this say? It says this is curved water surface. Push the button and the narrow aquarium will start rotating. So this is the aquarium. Let's see what's inside. No fish. Okay. So guys, this is physics in action. Like, I think I need to go and study science properly. You can see that it's a narrow aquarium. At first the water was flat, but as it rotated, the surface curved. Like, amazingly, the little ship stayed in place unaffected by the heated water. Science is just so beautiful, isn't it? And now here is my favorite part of the science center, the solar system exhibit. Oh my goodness. They had Saturn, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and every planet. You can see them hanging from the ceiling. So it's like felt like you were walking among them in space. On the floor, you can see there were interactive stations where you could press buttons and explore every planet up close, almost like looking through a high-tech microscope. And each planet had its own visuals and information, and it allows you to see and understand it in a way that feels so real. Honestly, this part completely amazed me. It's like stepping into space. It's like stepping into another world. And yes, this coin, how would I call it? Coin funnel. Let's call it funnel. Was so mesmerizing. As you can see, the coins rolled as the children threw the coins inside it. It rolled. The coins rolled beautifully before disappearing into the center. This is pure magic in motion. So I don't know what to call this exhibit. It's just like a fluid inside the cylinder, or how will I say? You press a button and it erupts slowly. It tries, and it's mesmerizing motion, I would say, and it's beautiful. So this exhibit was even more amazing. A model of Earth levitating above a book. Like, what's more fascinating about it is like it didn't touch the book. Like, what's the science behind this thing? I'm really curious. Well, the book was written by Dick Young. It had some really fascinating questions, like whether Newtonian theory should be modified, if Einstein's theory of relativity is correct, and where the 10th planet in the solar system might be. It's really incredible to see science brought to life like this. And I would really love to hear what you think about these questions. Answer in the comment below. Comment below with your answers, please. I really want to see your answers to these questions. So here is another fascinating exhibit, but I don't know what to call it. I don't even remember its name, but I just find it fun doing it. It's like the thing I hold, that thing, it's like a magnet, and it gathers the stuffs inside. I don't know, whatever. Let me know in the comment section if you have an idea what this exhibit is, or what name it is, or what's the science behind it, or the history, or anything about it. Please drop your comments in the section. Let us know. So on our way to explore the nature side of Budapest, I had a quick moment with this book, which has a thought-provoking question. Is free speech under threat? Where? Well, that's not what we are talking about. So outside the car, the city passed by. You can see beautiful buildings, busy streets, a gentle reminder that Budapest is full of both history and life. And soon we are heading into nature. And as you can see, the urban streets began to fade behind us, and the promise of green spaces, peaceful nature, and open skies awaits us. And then we stepped out into nature. I love nature. Closer to the riverside, and wow, the scenery was breathtaking. It was peaceful and mysterious all at once. This is where our adventure continues, and trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. So right here we are already in nature. Look at me, closer to the riverside. The trees swayed gently, their reflection dancing on the water, and you can see this place is so amazing. And this caught my eye. In the middle of the river is a statue. It stood quietly, as if it's guarding this peaceful corner. The sound of the city were far away, so I can literally hear the voice of the bird song and soft ripple of the water. It felt like stepping into a hidden world, calm, mysterious, and completely breathtaking. Like every turn revealed something new, and every moment reminded me why I loved being surrounded by nature. So later, my host mom suggested we explore a spot deeper into nature. a place called, I think, Song of Sings, Sing of Songs or something. Well, I forgot the exact name. We were expecting something different, but when we got there, it was quiet and empty. Like, we walked. Oh my god, we walked for a long time, and all we've got to see was a quiet and empty with only canopies around. The stillness made it feel mysterious, as if the forest itself was holding secrets. So it was the perfect way to end our riverside adventure, peaceful, reflective, and completely breathtaking. So thank you so much for watching until the end. That's the end of my Budapest Hungary trip. I'd love to know your thoughts. Which part amazed you the most? Or which part do you love the most? Drop your answers in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on my next adventure. Bye bye.